So we just launched Prep Insta Prime subscription, which is like 150 plus courses under one subscription. So it has courses like C, C++, Java, Python, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity, data structures, competitive coding, even company specific courses like TCS, NQT, Infosys, TCS Digital, Amazon, etc. The link is in the description of the video. Go check that out. I'm sure that you'll love that.
Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to another new video on Infosys Technical Ability Question and Answers. So before going to start this question and answer session, I would like to give you the suggestion that try to pause the video while you are listening to the explanation and try to do it on your own first, then see the explanation so that you can understand how simply we are going forward with the questions and which shortcuts we are using in an effective way. So just look into this. And before starting the question and answers, I would like to tell you this also. Top 3 commenters on this video to get for the access for the Prep Insta Prime subscription. So try to comment on this video. At the last, I will give you one assignment question and try to answer it in the comment section of this video so that top 3 commenters we will pick and we will give them the access to our Prep Insta Prime. And along with that, I would like to tell you one more thing, that this is a placement season and you know a lot of companies are hiring soon. So in order to get all the notifications of different companies, recruitment process and the registration process and syllabus and everything, I'll always suggest you guys go through or follow our Instagram handle where we will post all the information related to different companies. And if you want to reach us and to clear your doubts while your registration or any doubts related to different topics, you can always reach us through WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn and Telegram. So we'll always here to help you guys. So without any further delay, let's get started with our very first question. So try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, then look into the explanation. Okay, just look into the question now. A sum of 25 rupees was paid for the work which A can do in 32 days, B in 20 days, B and C in 12 days and D in 24 days. How much did C receive if all the 4 work together? So in order to find the how much amount paid to C, first we need to find how much work C is doing per day, right? But here they have given A is doing in 32 days and B is doing in 20 days and C and B together they have given, right? So hold it for a second, and D is given for 24 days. So if you find C in how many days, you can easily find these type of answers. So see, the B is doing in 20 days and B plus C is doing in 12 days. So what is the C per day work is nothing but we have a simple formula for this type of time and work related problems. So always use best methods to solve these type of problems. So in order to find the individual, the formula is A into B by A minus B simply. So which is nothing but the product of the days given, so 20 into 12 divided by difference between them 8. 4 will cancel this 5 times, 4 will cancel this 2 times, 2 will cancel this 6 times, 5 6 are 30. So C alone complete the work in just 30 days. See, if you waste a lot of time to find this answer in a regular methodology, you can't answer the remaining question right within the time. So you have to save the time to do more number of problems to get selected in an easy way in the written test. So if I have this formula in my brain, immediately what I will do, I will use these 2 variables and I will get the C answer easily. So after that, what we have to do? Simply, in order to divide the amount between them, you need to know what is per day work by the people. In order to do that, I am always using LCM method to do these type of problems. See, what is the LCM of 32, 20, 30 and 24? If you see 32 is nothing but 8 into 4, right? So it's having more number of 2's. So 32 will be the LCM for all the even numbers of the given pattern. And if you see in 20, we have 5 into 4. Already 4 is completed in 32. We have left with 5. So I am writing it to 5. So these two numbers can divide 32 into 5. This is how LCM method we have to approach. So 30 in 30, 10 is there, right? Into 3. And 10 is already there, which is nothing but in 32 we have 1, 2, in 5 we have, so 5 2s are 10. We are only left with 3. 24 is nothing but 3 into 8, right? Already 3 is there and already 8 is there in the 32 also. So 24 already completed. So this is the LCM of the given numbers. This is the best shortcut methods we'll always follow to find the LCM also, or you can go with the regular method if you want. So the LCM of these numbers is 32 into 5 into 3. So which is nothing but 5 32s are 16. So 160, 160 into 3, 480. So the total work is 480. Then what is the per day work of the persons? So if you observe 480 divided by 32, it will cancel 15 times. See, 32 will cancel. So a per day work is 15 units. See, that's why I have written these numbers also, so that I can easily get the answer. 20 will cancel this how many times? Exactly 24 times, right? So 24. Next, 30 will cancel this how many times? 16 times. Why? Because 0 get cancelled. And 24 will cancel this how many times? 3 will cancel, 8 will cancel 20 times. So this is the per day work. What is the amount you need to distribute? So just look at here, guys. I am writing the final answer. The amount obtained by C is nothing but 25 rupees into per day work by C. Per day work by C is 16. And what is the total work done by the 4 together? Just add per day work of all 4. So 16 plus 24, answer is 40, 60, 75. So the share C will get is 25 into 16 by 75. 25 will cancel this 3 times. 3 cannot cancel 16. And if you observe all the options having by 3s, so you don't have to simplify it. The answer is 16 by 3 rupees, which will C will get for this work. See, guys, even for the explanation I have taken this much long, but if you are already a practice student, you can use this formula, or if you are from our prime subscriber, you know this formula where to use quickly, and you can use it, and you can simplify the LCM, and all we need to do is dividing by the number of days, and you will get the answer easily. So this is how you need to do these type of time and work problems quickly. So just look into the next problem. So try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then we will look into the explanation part. Okay, just look into the explanation now. A man sold 2 steel chairs for 500 rupees each. On one, he gains 20%, on another, he loses 12%. How much does he gain or loss in the whole transaction? So this is a problem related to profit and loss. So let's see how we can do this. The 500 rupees each is nothing but the selling price, right? So selling price of first article is 500 rupees, and selling price of second article is also 500 rupees. So if you observe, the cost price of first article is nothing but how much, and the cost price of second article is how much. If you find that, you will get either loss or profit. But according to the problem, if you see, he gains 20% on the first one. So 20% gain means I can say the selling price is 120%. This is the basic theory we need to know. And on the second one, he lost 12%. So it is 88%. Why? Because the cost price is always 100%. If you got 20% profit, 120% is the selling price, and 12% loss means 88% is the selling price. 120%, 80%, 88%, you know. Can you find 100%? Yes, we can. So the cost price of first article is nothing but 500 divided by 120 into 100, which is equal to 0 got cancelled, 4 will cancel this 3 times, 4 will cancel this 25 times. 25's 5s are 1250. So divide by 3 is the cost price. And the cost price of second article is nothing but I am writing here 500 divided by 88 into 100. 4 will cancel this 22 times, 4 will cancel this 25 times, 11 times 2, it is 250. 25 times 2 is 625. So 625 10 divided by 11. So these are the cost price and this is the selling price. Then what is the profit or loss? Just look at here guys. The total selling price is equal to 1000 rupees. Then what is the total cost price is equal to? Simply you have to do the cross multiplication, right? So the LCM for this 3 and 11 is nothing but 33, and 11 times 125 is nothing but 13,750, and 3 times 6250 is nothing but 6 2s are 8, 18, and 25s are 75, so 750. So if you add these two numbers, we will get 750, 750, 1250. So answer is 32500 divided by 33. So it will exactly cancels nearly 985 times. So the selling price is 1000 rupees and the cost price is 985 rupees. Then I can say always it will be profit, and the profit is 15 rupees. And 15 rupees is how much percentage in the cost price? 15%, I can say nearly 1.5 percentage, right? So simply the answer is 1.5 percentage nearly. So this is how you need to find. Actually it is not 985, it will be more than 985. So that's why the profit 15 is 1.5% nearly. So just look into the next problem. Try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then we will look into the explanation part. Okay, just look at here guys. Nakul can do a piece of work in 9 days and Naiti can do the same piece of work in 10 days. In how many days will they complete 40 parts of the work out of 90 parts? If they work alternatively, assume that Nakul will work on the first day. So just look at here guys. Here Nakul is doing the work in 9 days and the second one Naiti is doing in 10 days. So what is the LCM of the total number of days? So 9 and 10 LCM is 90, right? So I am assuming that the total work is 90 units. And what is the per day work of the persons? Per day work is nothing but the total work divided by the total number of days. So 90 by 9 is 10 units per day by the first person Nakul, and the second person is doing 9 units per day. But they are not working together, right? They are working alternatively on the different days. So the first one started with Nakul. So I am directly taking, see if you see the options, they are very near to 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, right? So you can directly assume day by day work, how much it is completing. So just look at here, the total units we need to complete is 40 units only. Why? Because they clearly mentioned to complete 40 units out of 90 units. So 90 units they are taking this, for 40 units how much they will take the time. Just look at here, first day the work completed by the Nakul 10 units. The second day the second person will work, and third day again first person will work, on fourth day again the second person will work. So if you observe 10 plus 10 20, 9 plus 9 18, so total 38 units of work is completed, right? So 38 units already got completed. How much we have left with? Can I say 2 units? So this 38 units was done in 4 days, and this 2 units will be completed by Nakul on the 5th day. So the answer will be 4 days plus the last work, 2 unit work. Time taken is just 2 by 10, which is nothing but 1 by 5 days. So 4 plus 1 by 5 is nothing but 21 by 5 days. So this is how you have to do. While they have given alternative work methodology related problems, always go with the LCM method so that you can easily assume and you will get the answer. So option A is correct for this particular problem. So just look into the next problem. Again I am saying try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then looking into the explanation is very easy, but doing on your own will make you how to think related to the different problems on these type of technical ability questions in the Infosys. Okay, just look into the question now. An arrangement was to be made for a batch photograph. The 7 girls will be seated in the front row while 18 boys will be standing behind the girls. The middle two positions in the second row is reserved for the two shortest boys. How many ways the arrangement can be done? Just look at here guys. Here we need to create 2 rows, right? And the first row have 7 girls. So 7 girls can be placed in 7 places or in a line, always n factorial, right? So for example 7 places is there. For example these are 7 places. 7 people in the 7 places can be arranged in 7 factorial cases, right? Simple. But in the second side there are 18 places and 18 boys were there, you need to place them. If 18 boys need to place, you can directly say 18 factorial is the answer, but it is wrong here. Why? Because they have given the special condition that two shortest boys always needs to come at the center place, right? So I am assuming that these 2 boys has a 1 boy. These 2 boys has a 1 boy, I am assuming. So the total boy strength will be not 18 now, it will be 17. So 17 factorial. And or simply I can say one thing, not like this, I will do in a different manner. Just look at here. I am assuming that these 2 places are blocked for those 2 shortest people. So if 2 shortest people was subtracted from the group, the remaining group is 16 members, right? So 16 factorial and 16 places you can arrange them. And for these 2 places, 2 shortest boys can be placed in any way. 2 places, 2 shortest boys, which is nothing but into 2 factorial. So why I have assumed this? The earlier case is nothing but if you treat them as a one object, you can place everywhere. It's a wrong approach, right? So that's why I have recreated the answer like from the existing shortcut, that is these 2 places are fixed for 2 people, so we can't count them. Simple. So the answer is 7 factorial into 16 factorial into 2 factorial. 16 2 factorial is not there, so answer is none of these. So answer is 16 factorial into 2 factorial into 7 factorial. Just look into the next problem. Which company reported the largest dollar increase in the year? So which company has registered the highest dollar increment, which is nothing but profit we need to find from the given data, and it is the problem depends on data sufficiency. Whenever we are seeing this, we can find it, right? So let's find out. Statement 1. Company has reported that it is earnings is increased by 5%. So earnings increased by 5%. Okay. So statement 1 alone is not sufficient. Why? Because you can't say which companies earn more, right? Next, company B is reported that its earnings is increased by 7%. So statement 2 alone also not sufficient. So alone is not sufficient, I am talking about. If you want to learn about all the background theory of it, you can watch in our Prime in the data sufficiency course. So alone is not sufficient. But they are saying which company reported the larger dollar, then combine the 2 statements. If you directly compare A and B together, they are having 5%, 7%. Percentages will never give you the output answer. Why? Because here larger dollar increase. For example, if they are asked which is having highest percentage growth, you can say by comparing 1 and 2, the answer is sufficient. Sorry, the data is sufficient to answer. But they are asking larger dollar increase. Dollar increase means you have to find money value, right? So for example, company A is having the increment of 5% from 100 rupees. For example, they have invested $100 in their business. 5% increment means 5 rupees they got as a profit. And if B is investing 200 rupees and 7% is nothing but 14 rupees they got. But if the company as A is invested 400 rupees, they will get 20 rupees, right? So if the investment amount is getting changed, the profit increment also getting changed. So percentage may remain same, but based on the investment dollars, they are getting changed. So here the major issue is, if the investment amount is not given, you can't compare the percentages directly. So the both the statements together also you can't find anything. So statement 1 and 2 are not sufficient to answer the question asked. So option E is correct. Yes. Just look into the question, try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first, and then we will look into the explanation. Okay, just look into the question. Each question is followed by two statements, 1 and 2. Mark the answer. So option A is given if the question can be answered by using one of the statements alone but cannot answer using the other statement alone. So this is the problem, depends on data sufficiency. And if the question can be answered by using either statement alone. Okay. If the question can be answered by using both the statements together but cannot be answered using either the statement alone. If the question cannot be answered even by using both the statement together. Okay, the data was given. Let's look into the question now. If x is an odd integer, is y is an odd integer. So x is already an odd number. We need to find y is odd or even, or it's odd or not. You need to find whether yes or no. That's it. Okay, just look at here. The average of x and y is an odd integer. Just look at here, guys. Simply, for example, x plus y average is nothing but, x and y average is nothing but x plus y by 2, right? So if x is odd number, I can assuming as x as 1, and y also odd number, I am assuming it is also 1. So 1 plus 1 by 2 is 1, right? So see, the average is, we are getting odd number. In order to get the odd number, y must be odd number. Y is nothing but, just look at here, x by 2 plus y by 2, right? And in order to get the integer, divide by 2 means the sum of the numbers must be even number. If x is already even number, then y must be also even number. If x is an odd number, y must be also a odd number. So here, according to the statement, x is already odd number, we know. So x must be odd, then y must be also odd. Then only we will get the output answer as a integer. Even it is odd or even, we don't bother about it, but we will get it as a integer if and only if y is odd number. For example, see, x is 7, y is 7, then only you will get the integer output, right? 3.5, 3.5. So this is how we can decide the statement 1 alone is sufficient. Next, the average of x and y, x comma y and x plus y plus 1 is an integer. Okay, just I am writing here, guys, in order to save some space. So I am erasing the screen again. So first statement alone is sufficient. If statement 2 alone is sufficient or not, let's verify it. So x plus y plus 1 divided by 3 must be an integer. Guys, just look at here, x is already odd. I am assuming the value as, for example, 1, and y I am assuming that 5. So it will be 6 divided by 3. See, 1 plus 5 plus 6, which is nothing but 6 plus 6, 12 by 3, which is equal to 4. Here y value is odd number, right? So some of you may say, so second one also verified, but it is not correct. Just look at here, for example, I have assumed x value is 1 and y value is 7, and it will be 8, y plus 1. And 1 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 8, 16. 16 by 3 is not integer. So for some examples it is getting fraction value, for some values it is getting integer. So statement 2 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. But in the first statement alone case, we are getting exactly integer value if and only if y is a odd number. So statement 1 alone is sufficient. So option A is correct. One of the statement is sufficient, other statement alone is not sufficient. So option A is correct. Okay, just look into the next question. A 20 liters mixture of milk and water contains milk and water in the ratio 3:2. 10 liters of the mixture is removed and replaced with pure milk, and the operation is repeated once more. At the end of the two removals and the replacement, what is the ratio of milk and water in the resultant mixture? Okay, just look at here, guys. Initially, the milk and water ratio is 3:2, and the total quantity is 20 liters. Means, can I say total 5 parts? You have to divide. Why? Because 3:2. So it will be 4 units per 1 unit. So 3 4s are 12 liters, comma 8 liters is the milk and water quantity. And they are removing 10 liters, right? If you start using the formula x into 1 minus y by x whole power n, this type of problems, it will end up with a messy answers. Don't do that. I will go with a simple short way of doing these type of problems. Just look at here. 10 liters is nothing but, can I say 50% of the total quantity? 10 liters is nothing but 50% of 20 liters, right? So half. So we are removing half each. So here 6 liters removed, here 4 liters removed. So it will left with 6 liters and it will left with 4 liters. And again replaced with pure milk. So 10 liters of pure milk is added. So I am writing here. So after one replacement, we have left with 16 liters of milk, 4 liters of water. Again this process is repeated once more. So again 50% removed. Milk 50% means 8 liters removed, so 8 liters left. Water 2 liters removed, 2 liters left. And again pure milk is added, so plus 10. So finally after 2 replacements, we have left with 18 liters, comma 2 liters. Then what is the ratio? 18:2, which is equal to 9:1. Option A is correct. So just look into the next question. Rohit runs 25% faster than the Rajat, and he is able to give Rajat a start of 10 meters to end the race together. What will be the length of the race? So whenever you are doing this type of time speed distance related problems, if you start using the formula approach, you will take a more time. Let's do it little smart way so that we can conclude the answer. Just look at here. Rohit is 25% faster than the Rajat, right? So I am assuming that Rajat can complete the 100 meters in the given time. Here I am making time constant so that we can directly compare speed and distance. We all know speed is directly proportional to distance if the time is constant. If speed is 25% more, the distance also 25% more. So Rajat is 100 meters means Rohit will complete 125 meters. So it's not about huge difference, right? So for example 25 will cancel this 5 times, 25 will cancel this 4 times. So if Rajat complete 4 meters, Rohit will complete 5 meters. So if you observe, for the given time, the difference between their distance is 1 meter, right? So in order to have 1 meter distance between them, Rohit need to travel 5 meters and Rajat need to travel 4 meters. But here the distance between them in the initial case, or the head given by the Rohit, is 10 meters. So in order to get the 10 meters distance between them, Rohit need to travel 50 meters and Rajat need to travel 40 meters. So at the same time they will complete these two, right? And here Rohit is 10 meters given ahead of 10 meters to the Rajat as well. So the total distance is simply 50 meters is the race. Why? Because 10 meters buffer is given to Rajat. So Rajat traveled only 40 meters. So this is how you can go through with the comparison and calculation part. Okay, just look into the next question. A person needs 6 steps to cover a distance of one slab If he increases his foot length in the length, step length, by 3 inches, he needs only 5 steps to cover the slab's length. What is the length of the each slab? Okay, just look at here. We don't know the length of the each foot length, right? So how much foot length he is covering. But in 6 steps, he is completing the one slab. So I can say the total distance is nothing but 6x, which is nothing but x is a each foot length and 6 steps he took. So 6 into x, 6x is the total one slab length. And he has given that if he increases his foot length by 3 inches, so x plus 3, and he needs only 5 steps, so into 5, and covers the slab length, so the same slab length. So they are saying these both are equal. So 6x is equal to 5x plus 15. So x is equal to 15. If x equal to 15, the slab length is nothing but 6x, which is equal to 90 inches. So option A is correct. So this is some kind of easy problem. So let's look into the next problem. Look into the problem. 3 friends divided some bullets equally. After all of them shot 4 bullets and the total number of the remaining bullets is equal to that of one has after division. Find the original number divided. Okay, just look at here guys. The bullets was divided between 3 friends, right? So whenever you have this type of problem, don't start doing the problem blindly. Try to think in a smart way that the answer must be 3 multiple. Why? Because bullets evenly distributed equally, right? So option B is not your answer, option D is not your answer. Why? Because they are not 3 multiples. So we have 2 options left and you can verify easily which option is obeying all the conditions given in the question. Always doing the regular process will never give you the quick answer. Sometimes you need to change your methodology to do the problems also. So option elimination is the best method. You can solve around 50% of any written test, 50% of the questions in any written test through option elimination. So just look at here. 18 is divided into 3 parts, 6, 6, 6. And everyone shot 4. So minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. And they left with 2, 2, 2. What is the condition they have given? The number of remaining bullets is equal to that of one has after division. So the total sum of the bullets left is 6 and it is equal to the 6 bullets after division with 1, right? So option A is your answer. If you still have doubts, you can verify with the other options, but if you are confident enough, your answer already existed. You don't have to verify. Even if you want, you can verify. For example, 36 divided into 3 parts, which is nothing but 12, 12, 12. 4 bullets shot, so 8, 8, 8. 3 8s are 24. It's not with 1%, it's with 2%. So condition not satisfied. So this is how you can solve these type of problems. So just look into the next problem. Father says, my son is 5 times older than my daughter. My wife is 5 times older than my son. So whenever these type of age related problems is given in a lengthy way, always try to convert the given data quickly to the simple equations so that you will never need to visit the data again and again, right? So let's start doing this parallelly. Father says, my son is 5 times older than my daughter. So I am assuming that his daughter age is x years. So x, comma, his son age will be 5x. So daughter, son. My wife age is 5 times older than my son. So wife age will be 5 times means 5 into 5x, 25x. And I am twice as old as my wife. So his age is, I am assuming that man age is 2 times means 50x. And together the sum of our ages, so all our ages is equal to my mother's age and she is celebrating her 81st birthday. So sum of the ages of all the people is how much? 50 plus 25, 75, 80, 81. So 81x is equal to 81 only. So x is equal to 1. See how simply, if you start reading the data and doing the parallel rough work, you will get the answer easily. If you start reading the total entry data once and again you are reading the data for the second time and you will start doing, it will waste a lot of time. Okay, so x is equal to 1. What is my son's age? Son age will be 5x. So 5 years, option A is the correct one. Okay, thank you so much, guys. This is the end of the session. And again, I am saying you this, top 3 commenters of this video to get the free access to newly launched Prepinsta Prime. So please try to comment on this video, and if you have any doubts related to any questions or feedback or suggestions, you can always give to us, and we will pick the top 3 commenters of this video and we will give you the Prepinsta Prime subscription. And what is the Prime subscription? If you want to know, you can see here. So this is our Prepinsta Prime website, and you can able to get this for free if you one of the top 3 commenters. And we have included all the popular skills like artificial intelligence, cyber security, ethical hacking, cloud computing, big data. And if you want to learn the popular languages like C, C++, Java and Python, we have a well structured courses. And popular coding like intermediate coding, competitive coding, data structures in different languages, you can learn all these courses in a under single platform. That is our Prepinsta Prime. Or if you want to prepare for any written test, these sections are very mandatory. Those are, which is nothing but aptitude, reasoning ability, verbal ability, data interpretation and visual reasoning, and crypto arithmetic for Infosys, it's very important, and essay writing and gamified aptitude and everything. And if you want to prepare for company specific, you can come to here, that is companies, and you can see all the company specific like InfyTQ, Cognizant, Gency, Elevate, Hexaware and Infosys SPDSC course. And if you want to prepare for TCS and all the courses we have all the company courses we have embedded here, and you can learn. Or if you want to go for the interview preparation, we have interview preparation for Infosys, InfyTQ, Deloitte, Cognizant, TCS and everything here. So all you need to get the subscription of this and start preparation for this. And so many people are asking about the prices, so I'm just logging out from my account and I will show you all the prices. We are giving you this. See, for 3 months it is 3,999, and for 6 months it is 4,999, and 12 months it is 5,999, and 18 months it is 6,499, 24 months 6,999, 36 months 7,499, and 48 months 7,999. So these prices will change soon, so that try to grab the opportunity and try to get this at the low prices, and it will be really helpful for your all the placement preparations. And again, I am saying this on an important note, which is nothing but this is the placement season. A lot of companies are hiring soon, so I'll always suggest you guys go through our Instagram handle. If you are a 2023 passed out batch or 2024 or 2022, we have a year specific Instagram handle, so that you will never miss any type of notification for your particular year. So I'll always suggest you guys, please go through our Instagram page. And if you want to reach us to clear your doubts, reach us through WhatsApp group or Discord channel and LinkedIn and Telegram. We'll always have to here to help you guys. And in order to get all the videos related to different companies in the YouTube, please try to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye.